True knowledge of God, Ibn Arabi teaches, is not gained through books alone, nor through mere intellectual reasoning. This knowledge is called Marifa, direct, experiential awareness of the divine. It is a knowledge that awakens the heart, transforms the soul, and illuminates the inner life. Ibn Arabi believed that conceptual understanding is limited. One may study theology or philosophy and learn facts about God, but the heart will not perceive the divine reality unless it is experienced personally. Life, for Ibn Arabi, is an invitation to inner transformation, where spiritual awakening allows the seeker to encounter God directly. For Ibn Arabi, learning about God is not enough. One must experience God. Theoretical knowledge may inform the mind, but Marifa awakens the soul. Spiritual experience arises from self-purification, meditation, and reflection, opening the seeker to the divine reality behind all forms. Ibn Arabi traveled extensively, meeting mystics, saints, and seekers from diverse traditions. Through these encounters, he learned that the essence of knowing God is experiential, not merely scholastic. It is in silent reflection, heartfelt prayer, and moments of awe that God is truly encountered. Spiritual awakening is central to Ibn Arabi's vision of Marifa. Awakening begins with the recognition of one's own inner depths. It involves disciplines of the soul, including detachment from ego, self-centered desire, and attachment to worldly illusions. Through this awakening, the seeker begins to perceive the hidden presence of God in everyday life, the rhythm of nature-human interactions, moments of stillness and silence. Ibn Arabi teaches that God as presence is not distant. It is directly experienced by those whose hearts are open and refined. Ibn Arabi's life itself was a testament to the pursuit of experiential knowledge. His travels across Andalusia, North Africa, and the Middle East were motivated by a desire to meet mystics, scholars, and spiritual masters. In these encounters, he witnessed diverse paths to the divine, learning that true knowledge cannot be confined to one tradition or one text. Periods of intense meditation and solitude further deepened his marifa. He practiced silent contemplation, reflection on dreams, and inward observation, each bringing him closer to direct awareness of God's presence. Through his life, Ibn Arabi demonstrates that experiential knowledge of God is a journey, not a destination. Marifa cannot be attained without inner purification. The ego, with its attachments and desires, clouds perception. Detachment, humility, and sincerity are essential to opening the heart to divine reality. Ibn Arabi emphasizes that acts of devotion, compassion, and ethical living are integral to spiritual preparation. Knowledge of God is inseparable from transformation of character and inner life. The seeker must remove the veils of pride, anger, and attachment to worldly gains to experience God directly. Through purification, the heart becomes a clear mirror, reflecting divine reality in its true essence. Experiential knowledge transforms not only understanding but the very being of the seeker. The mind sees beyond concepts. The heart perceives the unity of all things. Ordinary experiences are infused with sacred meaning, and life itself becomes a continuous encounter with God. Ibn Arabi teaches that spiritual awakening is dynamic. Each moment offers insight and illumination. The seeker learns to live in awareness, seeing God in all creation, all relationships, and even in the self. Through Marifa, the seeker's consciousness is expanded, revealing the interconnectedness of all existence. Experiential knowledge of God is not confined to mystical states or distant contemplation. It informs everyday life. Approach each interaction as an opportunity to perceive the divine. Reflect upon ordinary experiences with mindfulness, seeking the sacred in every moment. Live ethically and compassionately, knowing that inner transformation manifests outwardly in the world. Through these practices, Ibn Arabi shows that direct knowledge of God is accessible to anyone willing to purify the heart and awaken to experience. Marifa, the experiential knowledge of God, is the core of Ibn Arabi's spiritual teaching. It is not theoretical. It is lived, felt, and witnessed. It arises from meditation, reflection, travel, and encounters with others, guided by self-purification and humility. Through this process, the seeker experiences God not as a distant idea, but as the reality underlying all existence. Ibn Arabi invites us to embark on this inner journey, to awaken our hearts, to see the sacred in ordinary life, to transform understanding into direct, experiential awareness of the divine. In doing so, we discover that God is not merely known. He is experienced, and through that experience, the soul is transformed forever.